here's your host, Chelsea Edwards.
Welcome to another episode of Chattin With Chelsea. I'm your daytime bestie, Chelsea Edwards. Today we are stepping your game all the way up. We've got a spring style reset that'll take your closet from "that's cute" to "who is she?" And since confidence is not just about what you wear, it is about how you show up, we've got another special guest for you. So he is turning heads in Spamalot. He is the new King Arthur, who you may not expect. So this show is about owning your lane and not believing the lies, even the ones you've told yourself.
Here are 5 lies women tell themselves about their style. Well, let's get into this. I'll wear this when I lose weight. Holding on to clothing that doesn't work for you only creates clutter. It's about wearing things that you can wear today, not what you are going to hold on to and wear in the next 6 months to a year. Number 2, you need to be a certain size to look stylish, which is absolutely not true. It's about knowing how to dress for your body shape and knowing what colors and styles best represent and suit you. Number 3, expensive equal better, which is another thing that's not true. And I can tell you that because something is a higher price point doesn't mean that the quality is up to par. Another thing that women say that's not true about their style is they think trendy equals stylish. Style is an extension of who you are. And I feel like Yves Saint Laurent said this the best. Fashion fades, style is eternal. My all-time favorite is I have nothing to wear, which is not true. We always have something to wear. We just need to figure out what works.
So true. I mean, you've hit a lot of points right there, okay? So welcome to Chattin With Chelsea.
Thank you,
Beverly from Project B, all the way from NYC. Yay, in Texas. Okay, so you got me together today. Let's start there. I love this. I mean, we're going to talk about our whole reset, but I feel like this is a great place to start, having some really good basics.
Exactly, and it's also giving sexy date night, leaving work and going out and having a drink. I think we feel like that too.
You see how I had to do that body roll after you said date night? Okay.
And I love that we went with a nice outer layer. And I know right now spring is what season is spring, because it's been hot, cold. Last week in New York, it was 40 degrees. I left, it was 80. I was like,
oh my gosh.
Make up your mind. Make up your mind.
So you do still have to have the outerwear. Don't pack it up just yet.
Absolutely. And I think this outerwear, what's great about it is that it's kind of giving you a nice structure. Mm-hmm. It's sexy. We paired it back with our 34B jeans. This is actually my new clothing line for the season. We had it with a high waist jean. It's about kind of accentuating your waistline. Mm-hmm. And then giving you that easy, essential, that nice basic tank that is just gonna be in good use in any situation.
I love this. I know I'm looking silly, but I really enjoyed this. I'm like, what do I do? Do I just rub the jeans like this? Because they feel great. Thank you. These are great. All right, so let's talk about your background. How did you become a stylist?
I was a teen model. When I was in high school, me and my girlfriend used to run to castings and open calls. And then I've always had this passion for fashion. Mm-hmm. I was the girl who was 14 in science class reading Vogue. And they're like, Beverly, stop talking. Put your Vogue magazine away. Focus on your science class. And then I went to school. I also studied fashion styling and marketing. Worked my way up working in luxury retail. Did a lot of working in different magazines as well, freelancing. And then I realized working in luxury retail that I had a passion helping women step into their next level self.
Yes.
A lot of women come in and don't know where to actually start with their style. They're like, I don't even know how to even dress my body shape, and I found this passion for just helping them kind of look good and feel good and kind of elevating and vibrating their confidence.
And that's really how I connected with you. 2 years ago, I think it was. I just saw your post. I said, hey, if you were ever in H-Town, let me know, because I see you helping women, even in your recent videos, going into women's closets, and they're like, what do I do? What do I do? So one thing you're saying, you need some basics. Sometimes we got to do a reset. So you've got this spring reset for us. Let's start with this green number right here.
Yes.
I love that color.
Yes. So this is our 34B collection. It's called the a pistachio suit. The color is really, really big this season. And what I love about this suit, and I feel like every woman needs a power suit.
Okay.
Because why not? Like, you have that power suit that you can either break apart, you can do this with a pair of like jeans. And I'm a big 70s. I feel like I was honestly reincarnated from the 70s. So a lot of my jeans, as you can see what you're wearing, has a bit of a flare.
Yeah.
But it's also done intentionally because it's all about like balancing out your body shape.
Okay.
Whenever you're getting dressed, you really need to think about like balance. Everything needs to be fitted around the waistline, accentuate your waistline. It's all about cuts and tailoring as well.
And then what are we looking for when it comes to the jacket, the suit jacket?
Yes, the suit jacket, you might also see a lot of structured shoulder because I feel like structure kind of makes you look a lot more polished.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, every woman just want to feel good and be intentional with how they show up. Hence the shoulder pads right now. I mean, it can't get any like bigger, right?
Very powerful, got it.
I always love a great structured piece, and I feel like that's something that is an essential in your closet. It could be even like a leather jacket, it could be a suit, just a nice outerwear structured piece is just a great, it just kind of makes you look a lot more polished.
Good tip. Now, this skirt right here, that's for the warmer days, right?
Oh, yeah. And I pulled this out because I just felt like this could be such a great look together. Open up. You know,
wouldn't even thought about that. Yeah.
Going from work and then going out with the girls after, why not?
I love it.
Again, this is just a closet piece. I think a nice fun statement piece goes a long way.
Okay.
We can talk more about accessories.
Okay,
later.
so don't be scared of the statement pieces.
Statement piece.
I think a lot of times people may see them and like them, but they don't get them because they don't know what to do with a statement piece.
Exactly. And something like this, you can pair that back with just a plain, simple tank top, a white collar shirt, a black turtleneck when it's colder outside, a pair of boots. So I think statement pieces are great, especially for someone that, you know, is a bit more simple but their style. I think this is a great way to kind of add a bit more color. I love wearing color.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like it's so important for women. Everyone is just stuck in like blacks and navies. I feel like color just kind of makes you feel a lot more vibrant and happy.
Yes, alive.
Right?
We are happy here, especially for
Absolutely.
spring. Okay, this top right here is something that I might also shy away from. But what do we like about this one?
Again, this is part of the 34B spring collection. It's all about the ruffles this season. So this collection was really focused on really helping women be more feminine.
Okay.
So instead of your normal V-neck blouse, why not add a little bit of drama? It's given pirate chic, but it looks really, really cute with jeans, I tell you.
I love
just
that.
like a pair of black work trousers. Again, it just adding all this detail to kind of elevate your look.
Pirate chic. I'm going to use that. All right, guys. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be back with more styling tips and your reset that you need right after this.
Got the feeling. Come back to me.
Beverly of Project B NYC has been elevating us for this spring reset. All right, you say this should also include our accessories, not just our wardrobe.
Absolutely. I think a lot of women kind of forget to wear accessories, and usually it's a piece of jewelry. I always say you need at least wear 3 pieces of accessories, whether it's a pair of studs, a necklace, and a great bag.
Okay.
That's really important to kind of tie in your look. It's like that. It's almost like leaving your house without wearing shoes.
Okay, and we would not do that.
We won't do that.
So go ahead and get your 3 girls.
So you need to get it together.
Get it together, girls. So you have some beautiful pieces, including the one that I have on. Is it more of an investment, or are we just getting, you know, just whatever's trendy at this point?
I think that you have your core pieces, which is like your essentials, but I think it's also important to have your statement pieces, because there's sometimes when that white camisole, like that white tank, just needs something that really pops. So I think that investing in your everyday essentials, like your stock or a pair of nice diamond studs, and then you have a little bit of fun with your costume jewelry as well.
Okay, and I love these. These are fun. I mean, they're nude, but they have this like beautiful detail right here. What's your advice when it comes to choosing a good heel?
Yes, well, comfort is key.
Okay.
So you want to definitely get a heel that you can actually wear.
Yeah, okay.
You know, that's comfortable. That's
not every stylist would say that, so I appreciate that.
That's true. But I also think that a pointy tip is so much more flattering because it really elongates the legs. I can't tell you how many times I saw a round heel shoe and I just kind of like cringed.
Oh, is that what?
Because it just makes your legs look short. And so when you have a longer like it kind of elongates your whole body. So when you have a pointy tip heel, you automatically look a little bit more taller, leaner, more elevated, more like in authority. So I always advise my clients that is kind of the way to go.
That's the way to go.
Absolutely.
And this looks like it was an investment piece as well. I'll say. All right. So we had a couple more outfits that you would advise for your spring style reset as well.
Yep.
How would you accessorize those?
So this piece is a closet piece of mine. Little back out, we love it, we love it.
That is beautiful,
But
gorgeous.
again, the color, and you can have an easy slip dress. I find a slip dress as just a piece that you should just have because you can layer it. You can throw like a white shirt over the summer, tie it up. In the winter, you can wear it with like a nice oversized sweater. You can wear it with sneakers. You can wear it with heels. Go to the grocery store, but then still be cute.
Yes. Would you add a statement necklace with that as well, or kind of go more dainty?
Absolutely. I think for this, I might actually just add more of a statement piece like this. This is again, another closet.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
I call it the archive, you know, pulling it out from the archive. Just again, a statement piece. But then again, if you're not really into the statement pieces, you can always just do a nice like layering necklace as well. Or you could also just maybe add a belt. I'm a big belt girl. I really find my investments in belts because it kind of, again, you could wear it every single day with different types of looks, and it just kind of works.
And that's something that people overlook too. A good belt could elevate that look.
Absolutely. This is just a fun, again, a closet staple, a fun chain belt. You can even, if you want to do that, you can even like layer it.
Okay.
So I think it's just kind of making your closet work for you.
I definitely thought that was a necklace.
Yeah.
But good to know. It can go around our waist too.
Absolutely.
Okay, at least your waist. All right. What's the other piece that you have down here? Because that looks really comfortable.
Yeah, this color, I love this piece. This is also part of our new spring collection as well. And it's like a dinner duster. Okay. So it ties around the waist. Again, you can wear this with jeans. You can wear it like left open. And it's just a nice essential to have because it kind of makes your outfit look really, really chic and clean, but it's not a blazer. So if you know, like, I don't want to wear like that work blazer out. Yeah. This is kind of like what you want to throw it over your shoulders as well and wear out.
I love it. Well. Get a good duster.
Get a good duster.
And that'll work for all the crazy weather as well.
All the crazy. Pull it off, put it on, and it's just like, again, it's just a great closet staple, and it's all classic. It's not so trendy. There's so much out there where you're like, where do I even start? To start with your classic basics and just really invest in great quality, because I feel like it's all about buying less but choosing well.
You know what? That is a great way to sum it up.
Absolutely.
How can people find you and get more advice?
Well, I'm on Instagram at Project B NYC, and my collection is called 34B Collection. Is 34B Collection on Instagram as well. Check out our website. Also on TikTok, Project B NYC and 34B.
Yes, y'all are gonna see me in these jeans again. Okay,
They look so good on you.
Thank you.
So good.
All right, guys, we gotta take a quick commercial break, and we will continue with our NYC takeover. Coming up, we've got a Broadway actor who is bringing so much talent all over the country. We'll be right back.
I've got the feeling. Come back.
Our next guest is bringing Broadway and big personality to the stage, Major Hattaway. You have done it all, like from film to the TV to the voice acting to Broadway. So talented.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on Chattin with Chelsea.
Thanky you for having me, Chelsea. Happy to be here.
Okay, so you are King Arthur in Spamalot, touring the country for a whole year. Man, that's a long time away from home.
It is. I don't mind it though. The road can be good if you know how long you're going to be on it.
Yes, if you have an idea of when you're gonna make it back.
Absolutely.
So you are part of our New York takeover today.
Yes,
so we definitely appreciate having you. For now in Houston, how long you've been in this role for a while? What was it like when you first found out that you would play King Arthur? That's huge.
Yeah, I try not to think about it as being huge, but it does feel that way once you meet how many people have been longtime fans of Monty Python and things like that. But it was a very big deal for me, especially for my career. I'm trying to play some iconic characters, and I'm happy to add this one to the list. And they usually, King Arthur doesn't look like me, you know?
That part.
But I think just, it's about versatility. I think having the skill set bypasses, the first look, because I can tell the story in the way it needs to be told, and I think that's what's necessary.
How are you making this role your own? Because some people might come and they're like, huh, I guess if they didn't look at any of the advertising, they're like, oh, this is a different King Arthur. How do you really, bring them into the production?
The part of myself that I bring is the years of training, the working in different theaters and learning how to respect the space. What I anchor it with is my joy of the material, being a fan of comedy that is straightforward and that is silly but also serious. Like my character's serious about the silliness when it happens, and I think that layered with the years of fandom really helped me settle into the role.
Yes, and you started so young. Like you're talking about middle school, but even before then, you had started in acting. A lot of people don't really find what they want to do until much later, but you just knew your whole life.
Yes, I was single-digit age when I knew for a fact. By 10, I had decided that I was going to do this for a living in some capacity, in one way or the other, for sure.
Wow, and you stuck with it through all the years. Your mom had to be super supportive of this too, because it's, picking you up, dropping you off, picking you up, dropping you off for rehearsals.
I started playing football when I was younger and then was doing theater on top of it. I was the one kid who was leaving football practice to show up to the Texas Boys Choir rehearsal while still wearing my knee pads.
Oh wow, you were in the choir.
Yes,
knee pads
absolutely.
and all. Okay, I love it.
My parents, they got to a point, they said, son, we're pretty much your personal chauffeurs right now, which is great. We love that you're growing, but you have to pick one. You have to choose the one that you want to do. And I was a Dallas Cowboys fan growing up, so watching some of my favorite players get hurt actually helped my decision to say, I was like, well, I can be an actor for 80 years, but I can't play football that long. So I think this is what we're gonna do.
You're a smart kid. Okay. Let's talk about this voice acting, because you've done so many roles, anime included.
Yes.
Tell me about those.
I was obsessed with animation, any type of voice acting at a very young age. I was fortunate that in Texas we have Crunchyroll. Back then it was called Funimation. I was heavy into it every weekend, watching it all day. And I was doing theater in Dallas, Texas, and kind of just wouldn't shut up about it with my other friends. And at the time, Funimation had a wait list that you could put your name on online. And that's how few people were in the anime space. And so they helped to move my name up that list. And by the time I got into the space to audition, they found out I was a singer, and that definitely helped anchor me into some of their early roles.
Got all these skills. They're like, let's use them.
Yes, versatility is key. Like you said when we started, I'm doing a lot of things partially out of necessity, but also out of growth, just to make sure that when I'm in a new space, I've had enough different experiences to be able to handle this new one.
And I feel like that is key to your story, the growth and the work. You've done your own leveling up. So I can imagine you have been asked to do roles that you may have hesitated, like you may have thought, oh, can I do that? Well, did you ever have any doubts about any characters that you've been asked to do?
King Arthur was one.
Oh,
yeah, definitely. Like, as much as I knew it checked a lot of the boxes that I wanted to do in my next role, it was still intimidating to kind of step into it and say yes. I since moving to New York, I've led some shows, but haven't been hired to sing a ballad. And growing up in Texas, I was what you call a park and barker, which is stand there, sing something deep or something loud and touch people's hearts,
Have you ever had this deep voice, by the way? Is James Earl Jones about you, or is that something that you worked on over time?
Well, I will say it changed pretty early in life. I would say maybe I sounded close to this at 13.
Oh my gosh, the girls must have been like, oh,
you say that until you actually talk to me. Like, I tell people a lot of the times, I say, the way I sound is not always equates with what I'm saying. So it may sound really important, but be careful.
Well, I am honored to have you here. It's such a great talent. I gotta just shout out, you've done so many things, from Aladdin, Little Shop of Horrors, and some of your anime even.
Yes. For the anime fans, I'm on One Piece.
Yes.
I am on Dragon Ball Daima. I am on Pokemon, and one of my newest favorite roles is I play Leona King Scholar on a show called Twisted Wonderland. That is a Disney-based anime.
Huge.
It's like if you took the Disney villains and tossed them in a Harry Potter type of world, and I voiced the character that is based off of Scar.
I cannot wait to see that. That's going to be so good. Your voice is just magical.
Thank you.
Perfect fit. How can people keep up with you, all the things that you're doing, and then check out Spamalot, because that's still touring?
Absolutely. We are touring until December, so check Spamalot on Broadway. I am on Instagram at Major Hattaway. I am on TikTok at Major Hattaway. I'm on YouTube at I Played Major. I'm also on Twitch at I Played Major as well. I think that might be enough spaces
They can
to
find you everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, welcome home, by the way. You guys
Thank
are going to
you.
take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Come back to me.
Thank you to all of our guests, and thank you for watching this episode of Chattin' with Chelsea. Subscribe and like our page over at Chattin' with Chelsea on YouTube. Keep up with us on social at Chelsea Fox 26, and we'll see you on the next Chattin' with Chelsea.